Hey guys, and welcome to a new World of Tanks gameplay video. And today I have been platooning for hours on end with my two buddies, EB1998, or Eric as he prefers to be called, and Ceter. And amongst many other tanks, I have been crew grinding my T62A a bit. Mainly because I still need a couple percent to get my second crew skill to 100%, which is Brothers in Arms, and but also because I just enjoy this tank so much. I don't think I've ever had a bad battle or a really bad battle, and it's just completely my thing. And what we're gonna do is just very basic. We're starting on the south side of south coast. We're just gonna rush to F6 here, this whole middle position. Which is what I usually do in a fast, medium, or heavy. And as you can see, my platoon mates are following me because they're fast enough. What we don't expect is the enemy to be smart enough to rush to C6 there, G6, that ridge where they can get some early nice shots on my platoon mates as they rush in here. And it's just a smart move on the enemy, and there's nothing you can do about it. This is the best position for us to go. And yeah, that T21 there is he poked out. I tried to perma track him in his left front track while doing damage as well. You know, that front wheel didn't work, but it's just a little tier 6. It's not big a deal if he stays alive a bit longer. And you can see here this T62 is right next to me behind that rock, and then this I7. And what I'm gonna try to do here is just pose a nice target for him. I'm gonna try to lure out a shot and try to lure him out so that he comes out, exposes himself, takes a shot, of course bounces on my massively armored turret because I'm perfectly hulled down, and I can just fire it back. Or in this case, you know, when he fires, I'm not gonna focus on the I7, I'm gonna focus on the T62A next to me here behind that big rock first, because he's just much more of a priority target. The I7 is obviously also not the smartest guy, just by looking at the position that he is in. So I'm just gonna, as he fired, you know, back of the T62's turret. Meanwhile, keeping my eye on that T57, because he's the most dangerous tank up there. Autoloader, accurate gun. He's got good gun depression as well, which is handy in that position when he wants to try and shoot us down here. You can see the I7, he's poking out to get a shot on us, but he's just, first of all, doesn't have the gun depression. So he just lost HP for nothing. But it's this kind of greediness that you see in a lot of new players. You can really exploit that. But why I usually go to this position in fast heavies and mediums is because it allows you to react to the battle faster, because you're in the middle. So you know, if the enemy pushes the 0 line or they push the 2 line, the beach doesn't matter. You can quickly react to it and go help your allies there with the enemy attack, or completely deal with it completely yourself. But in this situation, you can see that the vast majority of the enemy tanks are right in the middle here. So I'm just gonna stay here, and yeah. Bad. I try to shoot that low underneath his turrets, like maybe try to bounce it off of his gun method, and then the shell flies down into his hull, which sometimes works. This time he didn't. I bounced. Meanwhile, he penned me straight in the front of my turret. I've got 240 millimeters of turret armor, and he just went straight through it, which just spells gold ammo. But you know, it's tier 8 in a tier 10 battle. I guess he has that right. Try to get some finish off that KV4. And then the Centurion here damages my gun. And you can see I'm gonna try to shoot him there, because when I played my Centurion 1, everybody always managed to pen me there and do full damage, whereas, you know, not even the commander's copula, but like the other side of the turret. And then when I try it, it just doesn't work. It's weird, because I always got penned there, not even by, you know, I've got 260 penetration, but just the other tier 8 tanks who just pen me there, and when I do it in a tier 10 tank, it doesn't work somehow. I don't even know if it's a weak spot. I just know that when, you know, I always got penned there, so I tried it. This is probably the first situation I've been in that I had to shoot against a hull down Centurion. You don't see us very often. Yeah, here tried to shoot that T-34's right cheek next to his gun method. Obviously missed his gun method. trying to hit this turret weak spot on top. Also bounced another time, and then I'm gonna try to get a proper shot on his commander scapula. Also went to the left, bounced, so he's just fucking lucky random. Ice 8 here. I'm gonna track him just to kind of make sure that he doesn't have gun depression on AB, but it didn't really work. My shell, I fired a second too late, and he this guy is so lucky. Yeah. So off to the next target, Centurion behind me. I'm just gonna ignore him. Big tanks are up in A1, doing some snapshots on that M53, M55. This is a perfect demonstration of how effective firing on a move is with a T62. First of all, because of the obviously the accuracy on a move, the dispersion is so small. But also with the new 8.6 patch, the new aiming mechanics, it's just insane. Nice for lowest health. Gonna prioritize him. Bounce my first shell. He takes a noob shot at me. They're quickly checking if our E75 needs help, but apparently not. Yeah, I see the E100 aiming at me at JP. Quickly taking cover again as he fires and bounces on my platoon mate. I'm ready to finish off the IS-4 and I'm just gonna rush down. I know that I'm maybe going to take a shot from that JP, but I don't care. I just wanted to shoot him, and I guess I'm trying to lure out a shot from him as well, just to make sure my platoon mate doesn't die. But you know, communication in TeamSpeak. I'm not sure exactly what happened or why I went to flank that JP. Maybe I wanted to just to get a short penetration hit on his side, because from the angle I was in, that underbelly of the JP 100, if I get a low penetration roll, he can bounce me. And then the Centurion 1, not Centurion 7-1. I think that's just a noob shot, just very badly aimed. But I'm just gonna hug him, you know. Battle's almost over. I'm just gonna, I don't know, it's aggression towards the enemy, just headbutting him in the face while shooting him. I don't know. There's no tactical or technical sense to doing that, so don't learn any lessons from that. There was no sense in it. So as you can see, I got 6.5k damage almost, 4 kills, 1971 XP, 105k credits, Confederate sniper, master gunner, tank, sharpshooter, I mean, and an ace tanker, which makes it, I guess, my well, statistically my best T62 battle ever. I don't think it was gameplay wise. I've played some much more difficult battles that I still won, whereas this was kind of an easy battle with a lot of new enemies, and I just had the luck to be in the right place at the right time, where the enemy showed up to do loads of damage. But you know, mediums and fast heavies on South Coast, there you go. If you didn't know it yet, it's the best spot in my opinion to go in the first stages of the battle. And as always, I hope you enjoyed watching this. Thanks for watching, obviously, and I'll see you guys in the next video.